Welcome back, CCIEORDIE.com. I'm Artech, and welcome to another edition of CCIE or Die. I'd like to point out our new logo here on YouTube. It was provided by Sarah from CLN. Real proud of that. It's really beautiful. It's also on the site now as well. There's a configuration that we'll be looking at tonight. And I want to point out this guy, Ben Penn. He's got some great stuff, and you really ought to check out his site. He's located here. I subscribe to him, and you can see him on my channel, a link to him on my channel. Excellent. Check him out. So, again, we're doing peer groups tonight with BGP, and we might as well get started. Let's first look at the topology, and there it is. It's going to be IBGP with AS100. And we'll get started on R1. We're going to do it with, we're going to set up the IGP with config T with Notepad router EIGRP1 network 0.0.0.0, and that'll be good. We'll make some carriage returns so we won't have to hit the enter key on the routers when we slam these in there. Welcome to the wonderful world of network engineering, where you'll be doing most of your configuration work from Notepad. Get used to it. So here we go. Paste. And 2. We'll paste that. 3. And R4. Very good. On to BGP. Router BGP 100. We'll set the network up first. You can't set the network up with peer groups. 1.1.1.0. That's its loopback mask. 255.255.255.0. And now we'll kick off the peer group command. It begins with the neighbor statement. Neighbor, and name the peer group. We'll call it all for 1. I know it's cheesy. And we'll set that as our peer group. And now we'll set up our neighbor statements within the peer group. Neighbor, all for 1, remote AS100. And we'll set it as an update source, loopback 0. That's not going to work. Update source, loopback 0. And we'll set the route reflectors up. Route. So we don't have to create a full mesh individually. We can do it right from R1. And now for the neighbors. Neighbor 2.2.2.2. Peer group all for 1. Good. And now we'll set it on 3. 3. And we'll do it for router 4. Good. Now we'll go to router 2. Router BGP 100. Neighbor 1.1.1.1. Remote AS100. Neighbor 1.1.1.1. Update source loopback 0. Let's advertise its network 2.2.2.0 mask 255.255.255.0. And we'll go to 3. We saw the BGP adjacency come up. Router BGP 100. Neighbor 1.1.1.1. Remote AS 100. We could have scraped that into a notepad, but that's okay. Neighbor 1.1.1.1. Update source loopback 0. And we'll just continue with the typing. Router BGP 100. Neighbor 1.1.1.1. Remote AS 100. Neighbor 1.1.1.1. Update source loopback 0. And the network, which I know we forgot on R3, we'll go back for that network 4.4.4.0 mask 255.255.255.0, back to 3, network 3.3.3.0, mask 255.255.255.0. Great. We'll go back to R1, do show IP BGP. Oh, there they come. And there's 4. So do ping 4.4.4.4. Good. Let's make sure 2 can ping 4. Do ping 4.4.4.4. Great, and that's really it. Peer groups will save you a little bit of typing. It was nice with the route reflector client piece of that. And I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time here on CCIEORDIE.COM. Thanks.